Alright, so, uh, normally wouldn't stream that late, but not only is tomorrow Sunday, even better, more importantly, I'm going to be watching the football game of, or soccer game for even Americans, of Brazil versus Morocco, and actually an amazing game, and I will watch it on the side screen. But since I'm watching that anyways, I thought, why not stream, do it for a little bit longer, and then rate the lucky yet again. And that's what I'm going to do. Basically, we're here in the upper way right now. We need to have a battle here, then we can go into there, have a battle here, another there, then I think we can directly go in there or have another small one, something like this. Nothing important. Only got one, I got injuries. Risky Bella, but she doesn't care about intelligence or willpower at all. So basically, it doesn't hurt us. And thus, basically as fit as we can be. Now, we could have used Cassia, for example, to be more aggressive against these guys, but it's fine. What we can do, though, is let Abelat be a target for those, and Pascal can deal some nice damage here. Then Cassia can hide behind here, let's say. Franco there. Ibella stays close, and Agenta similarly. Alright, then this here. The Machine Spirit Communion has been upgraded a ton. The negative thingy here, that they get staggered from that is new, I think, at least, and it is pretty strong. Now this was just our Mechandroid. Hit him quite harshly. He is not prone, I think. He's staggered, yeah, but I don't. He's also prone. Great. Since he's prone, that means he won't be able to do anything. He needs to spend one turn of standing up, which means we can just hit these guys. Vroom. 38, that's pretty good. And when they walk away, we should be getting an attack of opportunity. So, pretty good. Yeah, that shouldn't be that important though. That guy looks nasty with his weapon though. Then Gibella. What can I do with her? She got this and this attack, so let's say we go to here. Then we do Raining Blood, so we get a few bonuses and so on and so forth. And then we use that. Splash. And we can just jump to here. Didn't kill it though. Did not kill it though. Well, let's try it again. There we go. Now he's dead. Let's just call it a little bit. Now it's time for Agenta to move. And this guy just spent his turn to move up. And we got this guy here, this one, and this one. So nothing too critical. That might be a very good idea to just go pretty much in front. Activate all of our great power tools. Well, right now it's only this random buff and that one here. And just try to shoot in this general direction. We can hit multiple people here, hopefully. Already killed 2. He didn't get a single hit on the main target, but it is what it is, I guess. Now he does a Dark Prayer. There's a pretty big chance it does nothing. There's a small chance it gets he gets a small buff, and there's also the chance that he gets a super strong buff. So let's not underestimate it. still, it's going pretty well. We can go to here, hopefully kill that fire-starting cultist there.
Victory is imminent.
Let's get our buffs in first, though.
It will be done.
Lomp. And then... not enough? What do you mean not enough?
Indeed, we should deal with
At least we are in front of them, so if they do anything stupid, we are ready and can react to it. Now what can we do with you? We got Tower of the Emperor for more resolve, and resolve is pretty great because that means we can use our heroic abilities more often.
forward.
Now, what would be nice to use? I guess Agenta would be really nice. Plus we buff everyone with the Emperor. Then we see what we can do for Agenta, I guess. Yeah. I downloaded Abelard here, obviously, so go to here and try to shoot. That looks pretty good. I'll hop a bit more, hopping over a bit more. But that's still fine. Anything else we can do here that would help us? Probably not. We can always buff Cassia a little bit more. Always useful after all. Literally always. Cassia. We can only go till here, and we got 3 targets there. Can we buff Abelard? He might be.
If I may.
It now does, let's say, that one here.
Victory is imminent. One fewer
Whoosh!
target.
One died. One is still alive, sadly. Well,
I'm not a
Cassia can just fits the other guy. And I did take that one, because I did not want them to do their Dark Prayer. Again, it normally doesn't do much, but if it actually does get a critical hit, if it does work very, very well, then we would have a big issue. And I definitely don't want to deal with that. That's why I took this guy down first. What? Didum. Well, pretty good, and can have a new turn. Now, to whom to give it though? Probably to Agenta actually.
Why navigators are feared.
Because Agenta can just try to slaughter these 3 guys there. Let's go a bit further to the side still. Like so. And let me try with that. That was unfortunate. That was very unfortunate. Let's do a quick reload. Do this. And then we have another try left.
I'll do it.
Well, I guess exploding helps. And this guy's also there. So now we only got 2 guys left.
Doubt is for the weak.
We could have done it for free. Yeah, that's on me. I should have seen that, but I didn't think of it. I just did not think of it. The damage shouldn't matter too much here, though. Nothing too crazy. Now, Pascal, though, you can murder this cultist, I'm pretty sure. Let's weaken him first. Damage is expected to be high enough. No, actually not high enough. Should have done this one here first. But he still got the backhand rights. But he's still dead. And we can do this to weaken this guy. Sadly, he didn't get the big malice.
I bring mercy and retribution. Ugh, my faith shields me. I'll do
Enough,
it.
right? And indeed, it was enough.
I'm restless.
Big victory.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
Alright. We got no re-injuries. Pascal got a small wound. We do want to fix that, so let's
Blood
get
is my life. Death is my duty.
you here, let's say. Let's take a quick look. Do you have any other loot here? Answer is yes. Maybe you. And I think something else around here. And actually, the healing didn't work.
The web serves.
What? Why did it not work? Oh, it's already an old injury. Tough luck. Really tough luck. I'm not even sure why. Did he have that before the fight already? I really didn't notice that. Well, it's doable. Not terrible. And let me think. We need to go down a little bit further.
Venture
And
forth.
then need to disable those and we can go down there. That's right. That's how it works.
The Emperor sets
And I
my
think if you're
path.
very careful, we can actually sneak past that and disable the trap from here.
Never doubt me.
See? Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy, I think it's called.
Carry the Emperor's will.
Alright,
as
and
your
then we
soul
can
demands.
go down here. There's a few things more here, I think, that we want to check out also. So let's shut off the steam. And there's something here.
Over there.
Ah, yeah. We've got 2 fights here, a pretty big one, and a gimmick fight, let's say. But it should be fine, I think we are very well suited for that. And so far, it's going pretty well also. That shouldn't be too terrible, you know?
Marching ahead.
Which means we have some more glasses guys in there. You can see it here. A very nice backscreen actually. It's pretty good, I think. Open the door and take a quick look. So we got these nice book sequences. There are a few, like 5 or 6 in the whole game, I think. I don't think there are much more, but something like 5, 6 are there. And what do we see? Basically, there are a large group of rebels standing around one of these artifacts that we saw earlier. And we see 2 options here. Right? We have another option to have an awareness check. We take a quick look, and then we have here a few more options. Namely, first we see what they're actually going to do. They're basically blinding these guys with warp bullshit. And apparently I made something wrong, or did the wrong option, because now I cannot take the other options. There are normally two options that we can destroy something or shoot something, I believe. And we couldn't do that right now. As you could see, we went into battle immediately. So I'm not sure if I did something wrong, or if it's maybe simply something like we would have needed to do that before by arriving quickly enough, right? Like if we had arrived quickly enough, maybe then we had more options, but since we were here quite late-ish, we didn't have that, and as such, maybe we had to have the fight here. Something like that, you know? Who knows? I certainly don't. But I'm pretty sure you can have other options, like destroy that here, I think? And destroy the eye thingy. I actually don't even know if it does anything in the fight. I'm actually unsure about that now that I think about it. Huh. Well, it should be fine. I hope. I'm sure. Maybe eventually. So, how do you best want to do this? Well, the detail obstacle starts first. It shouldn't be too difficult. Because I'm not there, and then it's like Genta's time. So we probably want something like Abelard to stand here, be defensive, right? Then maybe someone like Pascal or maybe Kibella here to act as a defensive bulwarks. And we got, let's say, you and you here, and Franco there. I think it should work out quite well.
I serve the ruinous powers!
Alright, and as you could see, they really
As
didn't
the
do anything
Emperor
at all.
commands, I act.
And instead, what are we going to do here? What's the best option here? They're all praying. That actually is not necessarily a good thing. Because it, again, I can see it actually. So there's a 40% chance that something triggers. It could be anything, right? Could be a demon, could be more warp, could be that they hurt themselves, could be they get a small buff, could be they, and 30% chance that they heal, 10% that nothing happens, and 10% chance that they become a chaos spawn.
Without deeds is worthless.
Chaos spawn actually is not the worst. It would be worse if they trigger the phenomena and get a demon out of it. That would be the worst. Let's try for that one. Killed one guy, that's pretty good.
As the Emperor
Hurt the other guy
commands,
pretty
I
badly
act.
also. We have one more shot. I think we can destroy it. It's half dead already, and if we take a good shot...
Justice for the-
Boom! Get destroyed. Guy got hit, and this guy is already also dead.
The Emperor
Now,
commands,
thanks to
I
dash, he
act.
can retreat. Alright, next one. This cultist here goes after Pascal, it seems.
Such is the will of chaos. Chaos guides me. Chaos guides me.
Wasn't too bad, I think. Now, Kibella. What to do with her? She could just move forward from here, you know? But that would probably mean that we get an attack of opportunity from this guy here. He got a weapon after all, a melee weapon. Let's rather just murder him.
Side awaits.
Oh, holy moly. Let's say we jump to here. Can we also jump to there?
As the tenants
We
demand.
he's still alive, but we can use
I
this
shall
attack here
not
now.
fail.
And 1, 2,
Caught
3.
by the web.
Barely not enough. But he got a range damage, which means when he runs away, she can just murder him. Unfortunately, we get that hit.
I will not die in dishonor.
I mean, nobody needs to talk about dying, right? It's not that going, not badly going, I'm sure. They just exploded the thing on themselves. Didn't really work out that fine, I think. Well, for them, for us it works pretty well, I believe. Now, Cassia. Ah, so many nice targets. So very many nice targets. Go like this, I think we get the maximum amount out of it. Namely, we kill one guy. Nobody got stunned sadly. It's what it is. Then we can give, I don't know, custom, Gibella? No. Give... We could give Pascal a turn, I guess.
Isn't
Sure.
this a job for the serfs?
Let's give Pascal a turn. Shouldn't be that bad. Oh, actually, that was the last thing. I can't give it a turn. Ah, darn. But without Voice of Command, I wouldn't be able to get to him anyway, so it's not that much of a waste. What we can do from here, though. First off, again, the Dissolve buff for everyone. Then I would like to do this, which means I got 1 point left. She can spend on Gibella.
Beware foul sorcery! They won't expect this.
And if we can do something like
If
that
I
again.
may, as duty demands.
This time killing that guy, I'm pretty sure, and stunning that one.
Death to non-believers!
Right, Pascal, you need to murder that guy. It's written somewhere, I'm sure. Then... oh. Go like this, I guess. And then... is that enough to murder him? Yes, indeed. Then we can go and try to get to this fire-starting cultist there. Maybe to expose weakness to make it easier to actually murder him. Then we got 1 more point left, which is exactly enough for that one here. He could have gotten a higher kill, it might have been possible to kill him. But it was still pretty decent. Now, Abelard, get your buff in. And here's Steam. Steam bad, Steam hurts. But that's why we buffed ourselves right now. Take 1 more step, I think we can rush into this guy.
It will be done.
Was hoping for a bit more, to be honest. At least you can kill this guy, which means there's only 1 prayer left. And if we're not really unlucky, that shouldn't be some kind of other demon that murders us. Also, apparently that went very wrong. Did you see how he just walked to us? Or kneeled to us, something like that? A bit weird, isn't it? A tiny little bit weird. Alright, we got 7 points. We can do this. We have an attack of 6, that should be very much fine. Can just try going after that and see what we get. Killed 1 of them. Killed 2 of them. Very good.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
Then we get our buff, calibrate the weapon, and get a bit higher. So far it's going pretty well, I would say.
Death is a blessing.
That was also acceptable, apparently. Nothing that much happened. Now there's a cultist leader. I wouldn't mind getting them, that guy down. This guy is a bit in the way, what can you do? if we go to here, we might just able to jump him. Like
honor or
so. Oh, did I jump? I think I ran. Oh, I went one too far. Yeah, that sucks. Cassia would get a new turn next turn though. That's fine. It's clearly fine. Alright, Cassia now though. How far can you go? Let's say we go to
Be careful
here.
not to cross my gaze.
Got this guy then? Okay, can we do something silly with that one? Yes, you can do this. Kill one. Attack the others quite hard. Stun this guy is still there sadly. So we can give Abelard a turn. And tell them, hey, smack him. Sadly he survived. Very sadly. Okay, we are now the big joker, or rather Franco is. Number one. Give Cassia a normal turn.
Isn't this a job
Let
for
her
us all?
do this. Oh, that was a mistake. I wanted to aim it better, but it didn't really. Well, I didn't do it. Okay.
For the dynasty.
Now we give Cassia a free turn with that,
Step aside.
and now she can do as many attacks as she got AP action points, and we murder the cultist. We murder the other cultist.
As duty demands.
There's one guy still around, which is up here.
Isn't this a job for...
Man, imagine saying that Cassia is not completely overpowered. She clearly is, let's be honest. Clearly in a good way, but she's overpowered.
The heretics met the only end possible. Death at the hands of faithful servants of the Emperor.
Yeah, what they said, right? What they said. Watching Brazil? I am indeed watching Brazil. Hey Deb. I am watching it. I am watching it. That's the thing, I am watching it, you know? But while I watch it on the other screen, I thought, why not play a little bit, since I'm going to be awake in any case. So, you know. And I have to say, the game is very entertaining. Yes, it's a very good game, I think. Well, maybe not necessarily if you are a fan of any of these teams. But I think it's a very entertaining one so far.
My actions speak louder than words.
And they discover this, namely an ominous thingy. Let me still destroy it actually, I think we can, right?
I guide humanity between the stars.
Like do so. And it's boomed. Honestly, I didn't think that the game itself would be that entertaining. Not just that Morocco would be that good, but simply that it wouldn't be that entertaining as a game in general. We just read through that to get a few more infos and a few more quest thingies.
Stay sharp.
I'm really quite surprised. The midfield is terrible.
Successful.
I think it's not just a midfield, to be honest. I think it's midfield and defenders. Because, as usual, they tend to act in tandem. And if you don't have good coordination, it's pretty bad. Yes, yeah, but it's not just them, I think, you know. I think it's just a general issue that they that Brazil has here. And they didn't look too... Let's say it wasn't too good, okay? It was a bit problematic looking, let's say. And I don't mean it in a bad way. It is just what it is, you know? But... yeah. Brazil got issues. They don't look
I'm at your service.
that tough, let's say. I mean, they're still around, of course,
Much
right?
appreciated.
And they do have, how should I say this? They do have still an amazing team, of course. But it kind of looks like they're too easy broken, you know? If that makes any sense. I thought they're calling up Neymar. Oh god! You shouldn't have called up Neymar, man. They really shouldn't. That basically is a call of a sign of weakness, one might say. I think they never should have done that, to be honest. I think it's a bad idea. And I don't think I'm the only one that thinks like that. But, they did it. And now I'm kinda interested in seeing how they want to solve this, you know? Because I really don't think it will end that well. I just can't see what their bigger plan is with Neymar. I just really don't see it. But hey. Again, what do I know, right? Maybe Neymar will suddenly show us why he has been chosen by Ancelotti still. I have my doubts. But who am I to doubt Ancelotti, right? And as such, we shall see. Hey Young, nice to see ya. I just can't believe that they actually played in freaking Neymar, or rather that he did collect freaking Neymar. I just don't see... I just can't see how this will work out at all, you know? Like, really not at all. But hey, anyways, let's do this thingy here.
Onward to victory.
Less talking, more doing quests. We need to disable a few more steam parts here, so that we don't get burned alive while we walk around. Might imagine it's a pretty neat idea. Burning hot. Yeah, he's still injured, and he wasn't exactly the very best player before that, because well, where did he play, in Santos or so?
Now that was easy.
So I mean, it's not exactly a second league, but it's also not exactly the cream of the cream, you know?
We should deal with this.
I'm not sure
My warp sight reveals something.
why he was chosen besides, hey, he was once good in the past, you know?
The Emperor favors me today.
Who do you use up? Oh, he is. He actually is. Surprisingly so. Oh, sorry, I want to disable the trap here. We need
When the
her for
faithful are
that.
idle, heresy grows.
Yeah, we know what people say about heresy, right? Heresy
Onward.
bad. No, whoa. Heresy bad. I really thought she would be walking over that here. Please
Never
disable
doubt
this.
me.
Sponsors? I mean, is it really a thing that Ancelotti cared about, though?
Duty prevails.
Forge ahead. Over there. Never linger.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Well, who knows?
Better myself through my service.
Who's doing these shots up there? Now, there's a small puzzle here with all these various tools here, right? And there is a hint how that works in one of the letters I got, which I didn't read. Armor against swap damage sounds quite nice. Can take that. And what does that do? Lightning, I guess that's another one. I took the cargo. The sermon, nobody cares about. Neither that one. But this one should go to... Is it the same one? Let's switch it out. And about the heavy armor there, it's the same one, okay? Now let me read through what we need to do. Where is it? I read it earlier. Let's see. Okay. According to it, in order to be neutral of the motion force, we must supply power first. How do we supply power? Let's see. Launch a dampener. Nope, nope. Close the relay. Maybe. Is there anything where we need to supply power here? Dampener, dampener.
Let's seize the moment.
Reset some lobbies really quick.
Always striving for greatness.
Also relay, okay. Make sure the relay is closed. So close the relay here. Nothing happens. Then there's another close the relay thingy around here. Nothing happens. And then there was one more here. Alright. Uh-huh. Fact that the dampener is latched.
Stay sharp.
Okay. And this one here. And this one here. Okay. That one is latched. And the supplementary external relay is shut. Is it... What is a relay here? Happens? What about that relay? That's good. Supply must be correctly distributed. Okay, distributed relay is then the next part. I think. Let me just check. I think there's another relay here. Let me.
Onward to victory.
Make sure we clicked that. Okay, we did. The supply must be distributed. Reset the supply. In no case must the flow be reset. The supply here distributed. Okay, that looks good. And I think
Let's
this
see
is
this
all
through.
we need to do. Or maybe not. Again, talk about the circuit. Close the relay. And the thing is, if we close the relay, the circuit is closed, right? Oh, we did it. That was the thing. Unlock the safe. There you go. Noise items and level up as thanks for all of that here. Oh, actually, this is very good. This here is very good. So I think her damage counts as warp, right? And every time she deals damage, they also will suffer burning, which is just amazing. Like, actually amazing. The next part is to go down into the sewers, because of course every level needs to have a sewer level. But before that we do some nice level up. What do we take with him though? Difficult, difficult, difficult. Do we have some psych abilities? I got a few. There's nothing that I really want. Stuff is nice, don't get me wrong, but it's not super duper good either. Makes it cheaper. Hmm. Could I have some overheal too? Bigger range. But yeah, it's not super important, I think, that I would take some option here. Like, focus. That would be quite nice. So basically they gain perception and ballistic skill when we give them a power. Now, Abelard, you are supposed to be our tank. Very wounds that is based on what? Toughness? It is toughness indeed. That's interesting. Installation, huh? Agility is bad though. It will never go up. Well, it could be, but we don't plan to do that. Uh, Requires not attack turn again. Armor. Could be insanely useful. Actually, I kinda like both of them, to be honest. That's why it makes it so difficult to select any. Oh, how about I instead... Oh, I already got Nimble and the other one. Okay, so let's say he doesn't get attacked or we don't attack for whatever reason. Then we can benefit from the defensive stance. Charge and slash do not count to that. Disarm, if you do a single melee attack and we gain 19 armor against that target. Sounds to be pretty strong against our main target, right? Some big boss that we tank. That's why we took it right now. Then Argenta, she's one of our great damage dealers. But do we have something that actually fits her abilities right now? Rapid fire no longer reduces damage. That is very good. Basically, rapid fire makes it so that we get double rate of fire, and now we do the same damage as normal with that. Oh yeah, I saw it, and I think it actually was a fair result. Because the Swiss were not that strong in my opinion. They didn't look that powerful. They did it to themselves. It was a well-earned loss of a point, let's say. It will not die might be nice. More hit points is always good. Actually, I already took a point for heavy weapons, right? And there was a heavy weapon speciality. Which she doesn't need for quite a while actually, but it might be useful. But I think I'd rather take it will not die so she gets more hit points. This has the same archetype. The first archetype ability costs less. That actually is interesting because she's a soldier right now, and later on she will be an arch-militant. And indeed, she's the only one that has that. But it's only the first one, so it's one singular point for a talent point. Armor and crit. She doesn't care about that. But crit and armor, 10%, that's actually really good. And this orc pretty good actually. Hmm. Ah. I think I take the chance for critical hit and more armor. Because Zenith and demonic creatures are quite a few of our enemies. Right, then Kibella, the crazy goth GF. The real gameplay? I mean, it's not that bad, right? If you would play the Pathfinder game, especially the second one, the how's it called? I actually don't know I don't remember what it's called actually right now. But hey, the second Pathfinder game, right? That is really bad in that regard. Not only do you need to buff all the freaking time, everyone. That's what I'm here for. I mean, I don't think it's bad, right? This here is fine. Because you can read through the abilities and say, yeah, I would like to hit stuff pretty hard. And then you can just say, yeah, I just take that one here then. That fits, you know? You can figure that out on your own. Which is good, obviously, right? But if you would play how's a Pathfinder game called? I really want to say how it's called right now, but I really can't remember it. But it doesn't matter. The Pathfinder game, the second one. Arcane something something maybe? Anyways. In there, I actually couldn't. I just completely couldn't. I was too bad with that. If I will not die again, my wound is pretty neat. And then maybe some cutout. Now Pascal, since Step wanted to be, will also be a melee character. And he's so far doing that pretty well actually. He's doing a very nice amount of damage in a very nice way. Namely, rushing the target and hitting them on the head, as it should be. Let's see, let's see if we can get some more melee stuff in here. And pushes away additional enemies adjacent to both Pascal and his target. That could be really cool. Well, let's take that. It sounds really interesting. Basically, we got some mechanoids, right? And that normally pushes away one target and deals a nice amount of damage. And with the upgrade, it can push away even more targets. The thing is, if you push targets away, they may fall down and be prone, so they are unable to act for a turn. Then Dear Cassia, well, navigator bullshit. Take more or fear and become stronger. It's insanely crazy how strong she is. Let's take that, so whenever she buffs someone... Actually, can you even buff someone right now? I don't think so. Let's take Ebb and Flow. Either a perception or additional action point. Right now she got awareness. Let's just take some Law of the Warp, I guess. And it should help us quite a bit, I believe. Alright. Didn't even take an hour. Just a small amount of time. Pathfinder? Yeah, but the issue. With Pathfinder, I really don't get why I want something. I found it really complicated. I really found it complicated and difficult to do. It felt much easier, let's say, in here. Like, much easier. Now here we have a small gimmick fight.
Keep your senses keen.
Basically, oh no, chaos is here. Who knew? And the answer is us.
Blood-soaked sunset of gold and crimson burns within your soul, but the rest of your colors have faded to grey.
Whatever she
To
said.
serve the undying emperor, one must excise all that is superfluous.
At least I personally, I
You
just couldn't do
see
that, right?
sacrifice.
I was reading
What
through
you
the talent
feel
stuff in
is
Pathfinder in the second one. In the first one, it was actually quite was still okay.
Never doubt me.
But in the second one, there was like 50 skills, and out of the 50 skills, only 10 were actually interesting. But I only knew it after I read through all of them. And by then, I already had forgotten why the other ones were okay. Dogmatic, you say? It's something for you, maybe, huh? Hmm. That one is better, I believe.
Marching ahead.
Let us see what I found.
So yeah, maybe it's okay. But I
Interesting.
really had big troubles understanding what talent is useful and what not, and I really couldn't play it without a guide. I was unable to do
Still
so.
new to the art of exploring.
But in here in Rock Trader,
Was easy.
I don't have this problem. It feels like I can really read through it, and it just says, yeah, I would like to go something with Bolter, so I take the talents that do more damage with Bolter, and that has something like these scales with agility or so. So I just take agility and
Let's
stuff
seize the
that
moment.
work with it, and that's it. It feels so much easier. Not saying it is, right? But it felt definitely much easier. You go here,
They say I have a magnetic personality.
then Gibella can go to here, I guess. Oh, you go to here.
I am your shadow.
Gibella to there. That should be
What
it.
advice do you seek? Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Violence it is then.
Hey, what do you mean old? He's just my age. He's just he's still a young on, you know. Anyways, the big bad demon head of Siege has been created, and what he does is he does it on AoE pulse, and all the random characters here, this rebel here, they're getting turned. I mean, he takes enough damage, he teleports to the next amount of them. Right now, I already position myself something like this. We might want to have, let's say, Cassia and maybe Agenta somewhere else, because this guy here else will probably be turned, and we also probably don't want this. Okay, let's go. Now let's do this one on him. We basically curse him so he takes more damage. And it will also go to others.
If I
Then
may,
hit him once. Thanks to that he takes another amount of damage, and he gets also all of these modifiers he also gets. And thanks to the item we have taken, the amulet, he now also got his burning to that. And apparently he's also immobilized. Which doesn't matter, I think he can just teleport out of it, but it's still funny to think that he could be immobilized. And that's Franco, because why not? Yeah. Up. I really didn't think that the game we're seeing here would be like 1-1 for so long and in general, you know? But it's actually quite interesting. A much better game than I was expecting to be in any case. Let's try a single shot here. Because I don't want to hit him too much.
I act.
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting it too much, but we probably would have hit Abelard, and that's what I don't want to do.
That is not the Emperor's will. Guided by faith.
Okay, there he is, burning in minus, and now it does his manipulation, right? And that's... Oh! Stop doing this to Abelard, man, I swear to God. That's the thing that I don't want him to do. Getting prone. Getting thrown is bad. Alright.
Trust me.
Deal.
As
See if we
honor
can murder the
orders.
rebel here. We couldn't really, but we can jump to here, which means we should hit both of them
The
with that.
shadows will killing
Bit.
brings me no pleasure. Trust me.
The second one. So at least we killed 2 of these rebels here.
As
We can
the
jump to
tenet
here,
that
hit this
death
guy
is
also. And it looks already much nicer, right? Now, let's see. Howlard, strengthen yourself. At least you only got kicked, you didn't get, you didn't become prone, which is very good. And we can also make you sworn enemy, so you take more damage. And then, which just jump in at 17 to 20. It's probably more or less the same as it would have been anyways. The chance is a bit similar, I assume, too. We, I think, hit him, that's why he does the thing. He teleports and does it again. However, I want to say they got lucky, but now they still got turned. In the first moment it looked like they didn't get hit by it, you know, so I was like, yeah, nothing happened. They got really lucky. But, no. Just took a second try, I guess.
It will be done.
Let's use the ring that we got here. Sadly it missed, it is what it is. First half was better? Yeah, that's right. But it's not like it's a really bad second half or so. It's still a very decent second half, right? Let's buff our resolve and give Pascal. Yeah, Pascal on an additional turn. Boom. And the androids. This for you. Just walk to here because this guy, Pascal gets a knee turn anyways, which means we shouldn't care about that guy. Like fits. Now many very nice targets, but I think I would like to get to directly here. Because that means we are very nicely in the way of everyone else, you know. And if you do this... only a double parry is unfortunate. Very unfortunate we got a double parry. I think we would have killed maybe 3 of them.
Let's get to it.
Did it actually end 1-1 now?
Out of my way.
Yeah, it definitely looked like it, right? Yeah, actually it ended like that. Crazy. If you would have told me that Brazil vs Morocco ends 1-1, I would have told you you're out of your mind. Now in 1 hour it plays Scotland vs Haiti. Now look, I know Scotland is kinda shit, right? But they better win against freaking Haiti.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
And look at this. Boom! Oh! I thought I didn't hit you. Sorry!
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I mean, it is May, but it's still Brazil versus Morocco, you know?
Doubt is for the weak.
Man, I really thought I didn't hit Pascal with that, but I guess we did. It shouldn't matter too much. I think there's one more battle, maybe, which is easy after that one. And then we can go back to the ship for a short time. I mean, so far, Kino, was there any team where you said, hey, they played really well, they could be one of the favorites so far? Because for me, I would say no.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without de-eradication.
And he jumped away again.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. Let's get to it.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
Abelard, please take the blade dance.
You could do worse. But not by
Ah,
much.
come on! 3 hits and you don't get after that one character here. Basically, the blade dance hits one target related near us, right? And it could either be Abelard in this case or the Underhive Rebel. And sadly,
My duty.
in 100% of right now of the hits, it hit Abelard.
Reduced to dust.
It's a little bit unfortunate. Just a little bit, you know?
Victory is imminent.
Alright, Franco. What to do with you? I'll buff the remaining 2 here with the ability. And run... buff Cassia in itself, I guess? Dum 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 dum. And there's still this one rebel shooter around, right? He shouldn't be that dangerous, but I still also don't want to get hit by him if I don't have to. Because Wu knew I don't like to get hit by stuff that kills me. I know, crazy, but it is what it is. Give it to Cassia, it's the best option in any case. Can't get both of them, but we can at least murder the guy behind us.
Foe painted black.
And that actually is very nice.
That is foolishness.
Because I can give this to Cassia right now.
Emperor, give me strength.
Oh, I can't hit him from there.
Me?
I was hoping I could, but sadly I can't. What you can do is already murder the guys that are not yet taken over, but will be taken over in a second.
I am a navigator. Not
You know, we're just being proactive there. It's not murder, we're just being proactive
not
about it.
accustomed to being ordered around.
I'm sure you understand. Just proactive.
Battlefields
Now
are
you can
always
move
drowned in
normally.
scarlet.
And can hit it.
Me? Try to die with grace at least.
I think,
Colour
I think we
the
killed it with that actually. How much damage did you do? Experience was pretty great. 97 damage. That was very decent.
Onward to victory.
And a few people even survived. Thanks to our great work here. No, this shot was something for single target shots, I believe. Nobody needs that. Add to the cargo.
Let's
Already
see this
plundered
through.
all the other locations, which means we can now go to where the governor is. I'm trying to think, but there really shouldn't be anything else around at all, I think. Yeah, there's nothing else around. Yeah, give me the stuff. Anyways, Kino, Devon, whatever, right? I'm sure Scotland can win or at least be the dominant team
Stay
against Haiti. It would be quite embarrassing if they
Well
couldn't
serves.
do at least do this, right? They should, yeah. I mean, Scotland has their own issues, but Haiti, my lord. If the Faroe Islands would be playing against Haiti, I would probably assume it would be a fair match, to be honest. Alright, now we see the DLC stuff from the last DLC, the second to last DLC by now. Oh really? I mean, it's not a surprise in itself, but I guess it's a little bit of a surprise in that Haiti still got so many players in a pretty high league, which I
Infiltrators, secure perimeter.
admittedly would have not as
47-55.
expected.
Blato, heal.
Yeah, this is the totally not a Marvel character that they added in the Lex Imperialis DLC, Solomon.
Dr. Exactin Solomon Antha of the Adeptus Arbates. State your name and the purpose of your stay on Ricadamanoris.
Second league players, I guess that's fair. Anyways, Abelard, what makes this man think that he can demand anything of me?
His being a member of the Adeptus Arbites, I presume. One might say such a tone is an attribute of their occupation, your lordship. Proctor, before you stands rogue trader Von Valancius, the Emperor's anointed and bearer of the sacred warrant. As for his lordship's business on this planet, I'm afraid you do not have the authority to demand an answer. I would ask that you treat the Lord Captain with the same respect that you gave Lady Theodora. The late Lady Theodora.
Two Prem players. Really? They're two Prem players. Okay. I really wouldn't have expected that. To be fair though, I have no idea how good possible players from the Faroe are. Ferry?
So, Theodora von Valancius is
Like
dead.
that.
I will deliver this tragic news to Marshal Strax. I honor the pact your predecessor made with the Adeptus Arbites. I won't keep you any longer.
What pact?
Your predecessor made a formal alliance with us. She provided us with a headquarters on Dargonis and supported us in the collection and guarding of the Imperial Tithe on several occasions. We, in turn, assisted Lady Theodora in enforcing the law on the worlds under her control.
Okay.
That skirmish just now, Glato didn't even get to show off a tenth of what he is capable of. But he is quickly catching up with me for who's killed the most heretics today.
Oh, cute.
Only that the governor is failing in his responsibilities. This is a planet-wide rebellion, and it reeks of madness, or worse, of witchcraft. The rebels are blinding both themselves and others, and their ravens are the most insane and unholy thing I've ever heard.
Well.
Removing obstructions to an official inquiry. My unit and I came here to investigate the disappearance of one particularly valuable ship, but the mutinous scum got in the way. Now we are having to deal with them too.
Oh no. Anyways.
Not every uprising demands action by the Adeptus Arbites. For now, I am simply assessing the situation, and if our investigation requires that the rebellion be crushed, then we will intervene. Still, the governor had best put a stop to this bedlam. He is not here to just sit and look pretty.
I mean, the governor's kind of shit.
Fight our way
Oh,
to the local
I actually wanted to
intersection
ask
of
about the ship, but
Atlas and
I
ascertain
kind of went
whether
wrong
a
here.
fire or some other disaster hasn't destroyed the documents related to the investigation. I hope the clerks were smart enough to put the records before their lives. If the Emperor favors us, we will extract the data we need, or else interrogate the survivors before we pay a visit to the governor. The questions we have for him are beginning to pile up.
I mean, he's kind of shit, you know. He's kind of really bad with that guy. Just look at the planet here, right?
Arbitrators, eliminate the surviving rebels. Now is not the best time for conversations. With target practice standing around like this. Unless you have more questions, I will proceed with my assignments. It's about a tithe ship. A vessel
Grimsby,
loaded
you
to the
say?
brim with planetary tithes, amassed over a considerable period, suddenly went dark as soon as it departed Rykad Minoris. Resources that every world is under obligation to relinquish for the good of the Imperium. In the case of Rykad Minoris, they include the ceramite and explosive reagents produced on Rykadi Philia, armor glass, medical supplies, and guardsmen, a living tithe to be recruited into the regiments of the Astra Militarum. Cargo like that is particularly dangerous in the hands of heretics, as it can be easily converted into wealth or used for military purposes. Every citizen of this planet is a suspect, but Governor Medina is under particular scrutiny. Seizing the sacred tithe requires access to information, resources, and power. The governor fits that profile.
The tac's actually quite interesting. I don't want to go with you though. I hate you. I hate the character because he's really written like a Marvel character, and it. No, I wouldn't say it doesn't fit, but it doesn't match to all the other characters, you know.
Lecture forth.
The Arbitrator's arrival was certainly a welcome sight. Hopefully they will help to put things back in order around here.
See? Right there.
Yeah, I see it. I do see it indeed.
Duty prevails.
That too, I guess.
Cast your eye there.
I get it, come on.
The Emperor favors me today.
I'm sure he does, girlie. I'm sure he
Never doubt
does.
me. Duty prevails.
Over there!
Oh, another one here. How did you miss that? How did you not walk on
The
it,
Emperor
actually?
favors me
This
today.
ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Didn't you disable traps here and here?
Never doubt me.
Swear to God, how did she not get hit by that?
Pay attention.
The various lore depends on fellowship instead of intelligence. Well, that's actually exactly opposite what we want. We got the boost that intelligence helps for fellowship, not the other way around. We got a few people here and there.
Marching ahead.
This is one of the ways down where we were. Where we definitely don't need to go. Is that all? Surely seems so, huh? Alright, what with you guys? You normally can talk them down, but we are pretty late, so it might be that we no longer can talk them down. Black holes where the eyes used to be because we are too late. Look what you're doing, well, they got no eyes anymore. Oh, what are you trying to save them from? At our house behest? Yeah, no, that's not the question. Not why, not for whom you're doing it, but what you are trying to save them from. That was a question. Hold on. Layperson cognition is not your primary function. How nice, Pascal. You're such a people's person, you know? What are you doing? He's a chief. And he's super duper mad. But we are iconoclast. And so we can talk him down. You're welcome. Iconoclast again. Nice. Very nice, in fact. I would even say super nice.
Attention to detail.
Wait.
Sins hidden
Let's
in the
not
heart
walk
turn
into
all
here
to
just
decay.
yet, right?
Duty prevails.
Be a bit careful about that. Oh. Well, it feels like the... Please don't trigger a trap. Please don't trigger a trap. She didn't, which is surprising. I was totally expecting a trap to be triggered here. So I'll take a quick look if there's something more down there. Oh, I think there's something here. There, the guy? Oh,
You are in the presence of House Orcelio.
well, apparently not. I thought there would be something here. Anyways, levels first. What do I want with you? It will 100. I mean, let's just take fellowship anyways, because there are a few skills that skills scale with it, I believe. Then, Psycho Majoris. Easy question. For him, strength. And, I mean, my movement could be nice, but it's only 2 movement points for nothing else. Power armor, you say? Allows the wearing of power. I mean, that could be pretty cool. We don't have any. And we don't get any for a long time, I believe. really get that far. We could get something nice. Oh, that's though. All but Xenos get a bonus to the same characteristics that he already has, which I assume in this case will be toughness. And also armor. I mean, he doesn't care about this. Actually, no heresy is pretty good for him. Let's take that. Then, as for you... Well... Will not die is an option. Yeah, just take it will not die, so she got much more hit points. And then... Medicae. As for Kibella, she doesn't need any toughness, I think, so she gets some strength to hit harder. Pad increased by 4. Binding Blades makes so that enemies get a malus to their various stats. More wounds. Is that scars? Whenever is healed for the first time in a round. So per round, she gains +4 wounds and 10 toughness whenever she gets healed somehow. If she uses an ability that uses wounds, she gains 3 MP. That could be useful, because we got a nice ability where she basically hurts herself to get AP, and she would get MP through that too. There are actually quite a few nice things. You got so many abilities there. If a predator tries to lose any number of wounds, the next attack deals more damage. Ooh, that's actually pretty easy to do. Because again, she can hurt herself. And by hurting herself, she would then do 9% more damage. Just like that, you know? That is pretty decent. Huh. Much on our artist uncomfortability increased by 5 until the next turn. Okay, but that's not as good as it could be. Blood Oath is also more HP, paid in blood. Well, I mean, total... It's a bit much though for enemies, you can guarantee that. What does count as an injury? Okay, these are injuries these here, so no, I don't want to get to that. Deals 10% more damage against enemies with a melee weapon. That is pretty decent. We have 2 swords equipped. Our weapon skill increased by edgy. Well, okay, but just the weapon skill, so we can are more likely to hit. We don't necessarily do more damage. There's so many nice things. I think I'll take just that one here. So when she ever hits something, her target has less ability to hit back in any way, shape or form. Then what about Pascal? I'll give him some perception, sure. Okay. His attacks and effects from exposed weakness. So attacks and expect from exposed weakness. Gain bonus against enemies under the effect of machine spirit. What bonuses though? I mean, it says that they gain a bonus, right? It doesn't say what bonus, which is a bit weird. The Combination gives more effects. That could be useful. Healing is a thing. Plasma melter, nope. Prediction, pass against dodge and parry reduction with melee weapons. Very useful. We take that one. Then, for you, just get fellowship because we don't need anything else. Maybe this one here. So basically, whenever she has something in the line of sight, all enemies have less hit chance and dodge. Just per default. Just like that, you know. Just snip the fingers and it's there. Alright, if I'm right, down here should already be the governor. Then we only need to do the cloister. Right, basically, we should have Solomon here, or we'll arrive here, something like that. Let's talk to this guy here first. Basically, he's unhappy that the governor doesn't really do anything to help his fellow tech priests in the cloister. I fully understand what he's saying there. Not. Blip, blip, blip. So, first off we can do some so-called commercial transactions with them, which means you can get some multi-keys. We actually can finally get a shield which a certain friend can use. Namely him.
Your seneschal is always there for you.
Is there anything we would prefer to have? I think not. I think actually this change is simply plain worse. There we go. We're now actually wearing a proper shield. Can keep it like that though, I guess. Hit target. Nope. Away you go. Then while we're at it, can we sell you some things? Answer is yes. Oh, 11,000 points. Was a bit much, maybe. Buy all available. Yes. Not the worst stuff, though, that we got from him. I mean, the ring here is pretty sweet, actually. And you could give it to her, just in case she doesn't reach her target, I guess. The metronome is, if you don't move, which is pretty crap. This is a healing medkit. Not very good, but I guess we got some space left here. Psychic Body Glove. 55. Dodge, Willpower. I mean, there's actually something for her, I believe. We got a Plasma Pistol, which is a bit crappy. Plasma Gun would be nice, but Plasma Pistol is a bit A. Modified Bolter. Ha, modified. Well, one more shot, like the other weapon was, but the recoil is still the same. Damage a bit low, but you got one more shot. That should be quite a bit better, I believe. And we also got this one here. A nice soul weapon, 200. And wouldn't have minded to give it to him if he could wear the shield in one hand, which he cannot just do yet. So off you go. Then... Actually, again, he's saying that he's very unhappy with the Goblin. He would like us to read a talk with him, and we will just be doing that. And he's basically just the liaison here. What's the fleet doing there in its own? Doesn't matter. Right, take no leave. Can we read this here? Old computer, I got a tech user, basically hacked it. Lucas Abel. I think that is one of the people that Pascal is looking for. Found our flagship. I heard some encrypted. So we do know that a shuttle was sent from our ship already, and some encrypted transmission too. So clearly, this is not how it should be. Clearly, it was, well, not clear, but it very probably was a Voigtweir that did all of these, and he probably used this to, well, flee. But he's sad, but it is what it is. We will surely fight him later on. Right, and let's actually do have our talk with the governor. Which probably means that the Marvel character appears very soon. He doesn't like Viserion, apparently. Neither does Aberlard like him. He does recognize the Lady Navigator, though. And he's very scared of Gibella. What's the Discord between you and Abelard? There's no Discord? Whatever. Our commander was ambushed and massacred. An outrage. Buddy, you lost your planet already. That's your smallest problem. Let's keep going with the outrage options here. Use our commerce option for compensation. To profit factor for free, which is pretty good for the start. And we get the people that we needed. What about Voigtweir? They don't know. However, we could use the cogitator. Okay, the same option as before, I think. What about Heinrichs? He is in the cloister, the hallowed electrodynamic Zenobium. What about... don't piss off my retinue. That probably will never end well. Why do you want to go? Because you expect you to go there? Well, fine. It will be my pleasure to help you out. Tell me more about the monastery. It's run since the colony has been founded. They got a sacred reactor there, which powers the whole planet. That's quite powerful. Why not shell it? Because of the reactor. Makes sense. He was never there. Pascal just really cares about that we might find his mentor there. And again, it's Hanorman, right? Same name as his, or rather, same second name, but he's Pascal Hanorman. Never met him? Never met him. Again, read the damn computer, that's what he's telling me. Yeah, are you really that's true? He can crush the insurrection. It doesn't really look like it, does it now? Is that so? About the rioters. They're very well organized and they crush you. The sergeant actually works quite well. About the tech priest, he's unhappy what happened there. And now the arbiters arrive. Cue the Marvel-esque. I don't even know how to. I don't even want to know how to say that. It's really just like some bad Marvel action here. And again, we already read about it, right? The missing tithe. That's why he's basically saying he's not controlling him. If he finds anything, his head will be lost. Yeah, Iconoclast, Uncle in a sense. Basically, he's just being there and taking a look at him, which is fine. We clearly don't need him. Clearly. Let's check out the new locus thingy. Cycle can be discontinued, that's something important. But it's something that we'll let us see later, I believe. Alright, but we could get from here for now. We'll leave from here. Let's just go to the workshop real quick to heal our wounds. And then we can go to the cloister here. In fact, they talked about a ship here, right, at Majoris. I think we can check that out. If we don't do that, it actually stays a mystery, let's say. Find the ship, it's shattered. And our Xenos test tells us it's what? Not a big warship apparently. Instead of the Drukari, the Dark Elves. I've got a few options here. Harbinger, Darkness and Death. Let's check out more. Abaddon obviously is always right. And the workers managed to stabilize the Drukari void ship. Soon as the people appear, many senselessly cruel, deadly traps are activated and kill a few people here and there. But we also get quite a few nice items for that. I think that was clearly worth a few hundred people. Clearly. Add to cargo, add to cargo, to cargo. We don't use these weapons, or we can't use these weapons. To cargo. Now, let's add it. Actually, let's update Idira 2. Get a Psycha Minoris. And some... I don't even know. Medicae, I guess. Give her... Give her... intelligence perception sounds pretty good. Some more buffs, basically. And... Advice and guidance? Sure, why not? Then let's say we give her more HP here. Will not die. Some more willpower. And I guess intelligence. So literally nothing else left. It's like a majority cannot take just yet. In that case, give her more damage if he takes from afar. There, all good now. Are there any players that have impressed you so far? I guess the guy that scored for Morocco was pretty good. Hakimi played very well. Winnie Jr. again. There wasn't much, right? But they did it very well, I think. Is that it? Yes. Besides that, I didn't see the US game, but from what I've heard, as soon as Pulisic was swapped out, America was much less dangerous. So I guess Pulisic was a really good player. But besides that, nothing where I would really say, this is it, you know? This is the big thing. This is the player to watch.
Forge ahead.
Right,
Linger.
so that man here. Law
Always
here.
striving for greatness.
We succeeded in this? I think we did. Well, multi-laser turret found on landing shuttles. I mean, it might still change.
An expected result.
But there simply wasn't anything I would say, yeah, this player, that's someone that can change a game, you know? I didn't really see that just yet. I feel they were pretty neat, sure. But it was mostly just, you know, just good, not bad.
My actions speak louder than words.
But that's it, so... Not really, to be honest. All in all. Yeah, but he did it in a very nice way, and I think he was just there when he needed to be there, you know? And that too is, I think, very important. Yeah, exactly right.
Let's see this through.
We have high expectations of him. But, and again, I mean, he didn't have to
Mr.
score.
Skibber,
He could have
you
missed
move with
it,
the
right?
utmost confidence in unfamiliar places. And yet, until now, you have spent your entire life on a void ship.
This place is almost like the plasma drive chambers on the flagship. The deadly flashes of the machine's spark, the smell of scorched flesh, and threads that must be severed.
Marching ahead.
Doesn't answer. I think this guy does answer us and actually could help us.
I see what others
Because we
do
got
not.
quite a few implants now, which means we take more electro damage, and I don't want to eat it. Anyways, this guy is still alive. He's just meditating more or less. Can you hear me, Tech Priest? Please give me a buff. Can you help? Please? I've got this nice buff that we take only half shock damage. Which for Pascal actually means he takes only, well, 24% shock damage. And to be fair, and oh, we get attacked right now. I wasn't sure if we could get attacked right now. To be fair, I'm not sure if in the Haiti vs Scotland game there's anyone that I care about in that regard. Let's see, you attack first, then you, then you. Okay, send Abelard. Oh, we can't use anyone here. It's called. He's an ambush. Well, that sucks. Nah, not really. I don't expect anything from them. I think that's the only thing that you should expect.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Okay, sadly no stun.
Isn't
We
this
can
a
give
job
Abelard a
for
free turn at
fools?
least.
At your beck and call. It will be done.
Yeah, but I just don't think it matters, you know.
At your beck and call.
But maybe the Scottish will really surprise us this time. It's not impossible, just unlikely, you know. Alright, then keep well. What can you do?
Shall not fail.
You can go to here,
Death comes in silence.
and then where was it? Take
As
wounds.
honor ordains. The shadows will see it done.
Did I not take that one? What I did.
As honor ordains, let your soul be purged.
That's still pretty okay. Then good old Pascal. Buff deal of everyone else. And we have something like this. The issue is if I do my AoE attack, I think it would hit Kibella too. Let's just try to murder this guy then. Bitch. Oh yeah, the group is wide open. And let's be honest here, I'm pretty sure it's a surprise for everyone here.
Emperor, shield us from this
I'm not sh-
witchcraft.
I'm sure pretty nobody expected that this would be the result here. But it was the result.
As duty demands.
Kill and they're all stunned. Amazing. One attacker. I still do have this one here. Abelard. Please go here and do the AoE attack.
One fewer target.
Oh, you actually survived. How dare you?
It will be done. I will do my duty.
And as for you, 1, 2, what we still got. So
As
we
the
go
Emperor commands,
here,
I
activate
act.
that. Take a single shot simply. They actually are quite resistant to
Faith without
damage, huh?
deeds is worthless.
The least? What do you mean? Scotland might be the least physically attractive team. How do you mean that? Aren't the Scots normally pretty well known for being a very physical team?
Step aside. The navigator is coming. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Or do you mean that they are so physical that it's not much fun to watch them anymore?
If I may, try to die with grace, at least.
You mean their faces?
I am your
What did the
blade
poor
and
Scots ever
shield.
do to you?
Killing brings me no pleasure.
Advancing. The old Messiah knows all things about you. Onward to victory.
Right, there's a puzzle here too. How did it work again?
Operation successful.
I don't remember this at all. Let me do a quick save. Hold on, F5. Basically, Pascal, do you know this? No, he doesn't. Thanks. How was the start? Let us think this Canticle 2. That's probably about the motive force, basically electric power. Calls to you, Pilgrim. Let us fill our source of gratitude towards. The Khan key that closes the circuit? When unit of circuit charges power. The most reason that has created the spark? Funny, no, that was wrong. Okay, look, I have no idea what's correct here. I need to Google it, I'm very afraid. Rogu Trader Puzzle Motive Force. So what did I do wrong here? It's apparently... $254. So it's about the Omnisire. Okay, that kind of makes sense because it's the main god. Then 5. I can't. He actually had that. Oh, I misclicked though. And how does contacts? Ooh. Maybe it was wrong. Maybe that was wrong. 2, 5, 4. I thought I already had that done actually. Well, actually, Lucky is going live with the Urquan Martyr, which is pretty good too. Let me just see. We can stop at a good time or something like that. So the arc rifle, shooter. Off you go.
Let's seize the moment.
Basically, the only thing we need to do right now is finish the stuff here, which is not that difficult. Then have some battle outside. And then we should be at Fury something in the other system. But anyways, it's time to meet Heinrichs, I believe.
I'm not satisfied with that answer. I will repeat my question again. The last electro-priest you killed, where did you find him?
Burn stand in the fire of dawn, servant of the corpse emperor.
And another one meets the limit of his utility. The last of them.
A nice person, isn't it? Alright. Is this the chap we're supposed to find?
I dare say it is, Lord Captain. Now, if it were possible for the gentleman to properly introduce himself and dispel our doubts.
Seneschal? Lord Captain? Do I have the pleasure of speaking to a rogue trader? Allow me to introduce myself. Interrogator Heinrichs van Kallox of the Imperial Inquisition.
That's the guy.
Esteemed Ordo Xenos. I must confess, I'm perplexed to meet someone of your standing in a place like this. Then the timing of our meeting is fortuitous. I am requisitioning you and your retinue for my task.
No.
Starting with her. You have provided exactly the kind of specialist that this situation requires.
I am the Domin's shadow. If he says the word, I will protect you. If he says the word, I will take you to the Undying One.
Cute.
Requisitioning? Young man, your choice of words is unseemly to the point of insult. You're addressing a rogue trader.
Rogue trader.
I don't imagine you'll be any happier if I say taking into inquisitorial custody.
No. We are not.
To aid his faithful servant in the fight against corruption is the solemn duty of all whose actions affect millions of the Imperium subjects. Let your example guide those who will carry the Emperor's light across 1,000 stars.
You are familiar with the works of Inquisitor Alistar the Redeemer. Not every acolyte can say the same, let alone people less initiated. Please forgive my lapse in manners, Lady Navigator Orselio. It is a great honor. I came to Rykad Minoris on a mission, which a rebellion prevented me from fulfilling. The governor is convinced that malcontents from among the rabble were the instigators, but I immediately suspected a more sinister presence at the root of the mutiny. My visit to the monastery and a few unhurried conversations with some of the rebels confirmed my suspicions. Someone by the name of Aurora is leading the rebellion. Data indicates that the head of the cultists is here right now, in the sanctum of the ancient reactor. Given the prophecy of the final dawn, and the especial efforts made by the enemies of humanity to seize the
I
monastery,
think I get over
their
Kino
goal is to gain
saying that
access
the
to
Scots
holy
look
power
super
source's
ugly,
control circuit and trigger a
and he means their
process that,
faces.
once
It's
started,
hilarious.
cannot be stopped. In other words, to detonate the reactor, thus being themselves the cause of their much-touted final dawn.
Blasphemous insanity.
Yep. That's recognized as a fellow psyker. Take you to the ship
Perhaps I
now.
haven't made myself sufficiently clear. In the Lord Inquisitor's absence, it is I who embody the will of the Holy
I
Order.
mean, I just find it funny, you
The
know.
Inquisition is fully intent on thwarting the vile
If you just read
prophecy
it like that,
for an
it sounds
entire
like,
planet.
yeah, man,
I am
they're
not
really
leaving the
ugly.
contact system until any such threat is removed.
And I just found that really funny.
I arrived here with an escort squad, only to lose it in our very first open skirmish. The monastery is swarming with
One
heretics.
moment.
The soldiers I requisitioned from the governor fell in battle, bled to death, or deserted. I had to make do with
Deserted?
catching and forcefully interrogating individual rebels. It is from them that I learned what I relayed to you just now. I convinced him to cooperate. I can influence living bodies, and I find that the interrogated are much more eager to share information once the blood starts to boil in their veins.
He's just like us, for real, for
Thank you.
real.
Regrettably, the governor's people showed themselves to be unprepared for the perils of this place. And extracting blade shards from a person's stomach is beyond my powers. I hope that a rogue trader's retinue will prove more capable than a group of soldiers fresh off the base. I am positive that not all of the electro-priests within these walls have perished. The heretics spoke of shadows emerging from side alleys to make short work of the cultists invading their abode. I surmise that the entrance to their hiding place is somewhere in the hall near a machine known as the Circular Cogitator. I imagine it's one of the local sacred relics which the electro-priests treat with special piety.
Right, so we need to take these two with us. And I definitely want to have Agenta, Abelard, and Draconian, which means Kibella needs to take a small break.
Venture forth.
Now let's see.
Error. Making adjustments.
Really now? That is a bit dumb. We failed a check with 78%, with 78%, and we are not allowed to repeat it because there's an item here normally which you can get, and now we can't get it.
Remember, innocence proves nothing.
It's one of the things that I don't like with these tests, right? If you can just redo it and there's maybe some cost associated with it, sure, you know. But if you just lose it in general and it's bam, it's just gone, you know. I'm not a friend of that. And, yeah, I could save scum, sure, but if you save scum after every decision, then why have the test at all, you know? But honestly, I was tempted to do exactly that. Just reload, because it's not just that you don't get an info here or there, or you're missing out on this or that. It's literally you cannot get to the location itself. The location is locked for you because you missed art test with 78% chance. It's not even a critical failure or whatever, it's just you didn't get it and now it's gone. And I just think that's a bit stupid, but you know. And again, you know, if there would be a malus, let's say, okay? Like, maybe you take a hit, maybe something is destroyed. That's okay, I would say. That it's gone completely, that's just stupid in my eyes. And there are worse things. There are stuff like where you can miss a complete zone because you failed a single test. And again, not a fan of that, you know? For example here, if you do this test normally, I think a door opens here and there's a few things in there. You know. Of course it's true. It's from me after all.
Let's
Don't
see
go
this
too
through.
far.
The Emperor sets my path.
I don't want to get electrified.
Another battle demands our attention.
Alright, let's see. We are very MBM, so we can't do anything at all. Just have to wait.
Pain cleanses the body.
Oh, that was a bad shot. I want to say it's not too bad. I only had an autocannon and it usually doesn't end too badly. But of course, this single time that I think about that, we immediately get hit for real. Let's see. Cassia. Oh, Cassia actually is a very good spot for this one here.
Emperor, give me strength.
Yeah, just go to here, Cassia. And
Me? If you insist,
do
Lord
this.
Captain.
Stun, stun, no stun. No stun, but burn at least. Give them some nice
I'm not accustomed to being ordered
curse
around.
on it.
My faith strengthens me.
They can do... They get nothing if the ability is really high. Yeah, I mean... Yes, actually. Yes. But see, it's important that you look at this here, right? At the white stuff. So that means this is where the electro stuff will be. Let's do the ability here. Like so. Then... Match! Sadly one of them survived, but it is what it is. Pascal can, I guess, take care of, about the gunner next. Hit is unneeded, but fine. Then Franco, you can go to here.
Great.
And what are we going to do with you? Well, first off, let's buff ourselves a little bit more, huh? Like so.
Expect this.
More resolve. Then...
Let's set
Cassia,
this in
please
motion.
do something about those guys here.
Me?
Like that one here.
Another foe painted black.
Kill 2, the guy is not stunned, but at least nearly dead. Pretty decent. And he's still stunned at least, so... That's good. And give Pascal a power up. Heinrich is very similar. You can buff the others with that. Number 1. You can go to
I need a
here.
foothold.
Looks pretty good for as a spot. And then... Yeah, put out a heal, let's say.
Naturally.
Do the endure thingy. Staff-wise, well...
I won't object. to
Nothing
it.
really, to be honest. We can't really reach here anyone. Then Aganta. She can go... Can we go to here? It looks to be safe, right?
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Yes, yes, yes. Then activate that. And let's see... I think we can just shoot guys from there. See if we get lucky with that.
Strike is a prayer.
Nice. 2 guys killed.
I'll do it.
And then... this here looks also safe. Okay, then Abelard himself.
It will be done.
It will be done indeed. So you can walk a while. It should be safe to go to here, I think. And if you use the charge ability, we can go to here, which is also looking to be safe. Not that many left, even. So what did he get? A Dark Prayer? Nothing really, it seems.
I have read tomes of military
Gods just hit the
tactics.
post. I mean, again, it's... Whoa, Haiti was looking quite dangerous too here right now, though. If that flank would have worked, my lord. Anyways. Okay, I thought maybe we could destroy the cover. As you can see, sadly not. Oh, we got momentum already though, that is useful. I'm not sure if I can make use of it.
That's not the Seneschal's job. At your beck and call.
You could go after that one, but it's still the guy that's with a long ride.
If I may,
I've done worse.
But I'm sure Abelard can tank it anyways. Ham. Now you are meant to kill this guy here. And we can do it with the Mechandrite, I'm sure. Which means we can still keep going. Low hit chance, but still 1 in 5. Dang. Who can go to here? Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to see. First give Cassia this one here, it's very important. But then we can give her Finest Hour.
battlefields are always drowned
Is it
in
enough?
scarlet.
It is. Insta kill.
I am a navigator.
Insta-kill.
Grace, at least. Do you require an audience?
And it's very important to be safe right now. Because the electric stuff could hit us somewhere. I don't know where it's going to be active.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
Here apparently. Okay.
Beckons. I'm watching your back. Always.
Is that a threat, Heinrichs?
Onward to victory. Ready for daisy input. Litany of reconnaissance recited.
Apple.
My irrefutable certainty.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field...
We are the spearhead of the Imperium. Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Another level up thanks to that. And we succeed, some lore info.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Now, what do we get out of that? Yeah, it's our last talent in the normal stuff. It actually is pretty good, because that means we can get another this option for our heroic option. Heroic skill, sorry. And after that we already get to our second class. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Alright, we got the kills, we got the selections earlier. Let's wait until the sparks are done from here.
Stay sharp.
Oh, there's no need to walk into that, right?
The machine god grants the insight.
I did it?
Yes, you did indeed. So,
Forge ahead.
a bit more.
Never linger.
Many people here. And normally there should be something triggering. A small event. In case it doesn't. Ah, now it does, I think. Alright, basically some tech pieces being tortured, and this is the guy that we maybe... Oh, they actually gave him an image here. He fixed his arm or not, and this is the guy that you want to help. How do we save him best? Well... There are a few options. If we take their stuff, we could sneak in, and we're going to do that. Because we need to help him, even though it's disgusting. It is what it is, you know. Alright, basically look disgusting now.
Onward to victory.
Now we can kill most of them if we do it right. Actually, not even that right, it's not even that hard. Just don't be dumb, you know. That's already enough to deal with it. Number one is this one here. We need to distribute the power. Let's use our tech use here. Basically, we raise the power unit to maximum.
see what I've found.
Then we disable the safety system. Attack use again. Because why not? 0-0, huh? And he's a bit unhappy about that because you're not supposed to do this attack priest after all. Now, we raised the power. We disable the safety system, now we need to trigger it, which we can do from here. But before that, we're actually being met with suspicion here. What can we do here? Let's go with persuasion. Throw up your hand sheepishly. I'm new. Was sent here to slaughter unbelievers and I've only just finished. You know how it is. Ah, that's right. Makes sense. Anyways. Toughness? We should probably ask Pascal for that. Don't want to fail with it. And persuasion. Pascal, just do it, basically. We do it. And... fits. Big fits. Did we get them all, actually? I think we actually got them all. Pretty neat.
Let's see this through.
I'm not sure if you always get them all. That could also be related to when you arrive. You are here at the first possible moment or the last possible moment. Can vary after all. Oh. And Scotland just scored. Not unexpected. Can't say 1-0. 1-0 would mean Haiti had scored a goal. My Kino friend.
Operation successful.
Right, now to the tortured tech priest. He'd help him out. I thought he would actually speak because we could hear a bit breaking stuff here, right? But apparently, sadly, nobody speaks. But this here is definitely new. There wasn't an image of this guy before that at all. And it's looking actually quite good, I would say. With experience. Who are you? Abel Hanoman. The iteration is at its end. The design is fulfilled. Basically, he doesn't have a clue what the fuck is going on. What design? I plan to open new gates for knowledge and comprehension. And that is something that he knows about. The words of his mentor Armanat. Oh, and actually that's a pretty deep sentence if you know what's going on. Ask about Armanat. You can be because of him after all. No. Pascal came for himself. Which actually makes perfect sense if you know what's going on. Well, I guess that's fair, Kino. Myself, to get a mistake. Indeed it is. And you hear a few sound effects from him, right? The coughing and earlier on the binary stuff that was starting the static things, right? But sadly, no real voicing yet. Anyways, let's get him out of here. And he's scared what's going to happen. Because the apple is still someone who's kinda innocent, actually. Let's check him out. Well, he's badly burned. Pascal doesn't remember him. Let's get him down. Save the shepherds. Whatever you say. Yikes. I shall help Seven because we are iconoclast. That's right. Let's use our tech priest here. Our tech use. And we basically purge him of the viruses that he got infected with. And we got him down. He's still alive. Well, more or less. But we are not done just yet. Remember, this is still this fusion reactor thingy, right? And the missing tech priests. I think is somewhere here. Note on the somewhere though. It is what it is. There you go.
Onward to victory.
Now we're actually in a pretty good state so far.
You consult the appropriate treaties on Tactica Imperialis.
Shouldn't be a big deal to deal with the others too. Oh, what's that actually? It's on the same level, but one more armor deflection. Actually, it's tons better. It looks a bit weird. It looks like a bit Mad Max, but hey. What can you do, right?
Injuries will not slow me.
It is what it is. Alright, let's talk to Dar Impulse 4. I think he's a Cloister Master. Let's just make the sign of the Aquilia, the Emperor protects. Indeed, he's the Praetor Electroid of the Sacred Monastery. He's of a high standing. I mean, he's the chef here, basically the boss here, right? And of course, Abelard tells him again that who is really the boss, namely us. More about the Logis Abel. Basically, what he's saying here in nice words, right, is that Abel is an autist. That's what he's saying in there. And that's why he got some kind of visions, because, well, he sees things differently, better, or how I want to say it. About the insurgent? About the insurgents. I don't ask him who he is. I don't really care about you or the relic. I want to beat up the other guys. And that's actually nothing. Okay, that's an important point. If too many people come in and they couldn't defend them all, was too much for those. And they are not really good at fighting though. But the leader of the heretics found her way to the Ark. We must beat them up. And we just do it ourselves. The lay people are not allowed in here, which of course is utter, well, yes, but you know how it is. Well, fine. Let's get to it. Have our final battle. Well, not our final battle yet. Most of our final battles here. There's a final battle in this Cenobium here at least. Remember, it's let's see, outside of this battle, right? We have one here, two there, three to four more battles, I think, and then we're actually done with the first act.
Venture forth. O Messiah, grant me the wisdom to perceive.
Do a quick save. Let's meet Aurora. There she is. You talk big, but I will still stop you. Silent Threat. No. Although normally Abelard does it, right? But this time we can ask Pascal to announce our arrival. Just for the fun of it, we shall do so. Thanks for the announcement. The Cassia calls her kinda empty in her. Anyways, Iconoclast attack for rid of her tyranny. You can see it in the willpower test too, apparently. Now, we need to destroy various heretic tech priests here.
Surrender to the dark powers.
And the issue is you need to do it in a certain amount of time. We need to split our team. Let's see if I can go. This is a bad team because we got no melee characters there. Abelard sure can go in that team here. I would like to have Pascal on that team though. Then sure, Cassia somewhere here, that's okay. Then I guess you can put Heinrichs over there too. And these jokers go for the rest. That's fine by me. Let's start the battle. They again have all the turns.
Just a minor setback.
Well, and many characters in general. There are 24 enemies, that's a ton of them. Okay, so what can we do with Argenta? Well, get in a good position. Activate this. And this. And then we rail into them. I guess we got 2 kills. Not too bad actually. I wouldn't mind having this, but I think what she did here right now with this skill is quite decent too.
I refuse. I'll do it.
It's a pretty good buff still.
Out of my way.
Now, my dear Cassia.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Not just a navigator. Not just a navigator. So, killed 3 stun this guy here too. And Abelard,
Indeed.
if you would so please. Best option I could see
I
here.
will do my duty.
Haha, you got a shield
My
on.
ears are ringing.
Alright, you guys.
Easy.
Number 1 buff. Number 2 give
They won't
Pascal
like this.
more power. And Argenta, get another turn. Shoot the bastard.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Tank's still alive. Unfortunate. Now, what to do with Abelard? Maybe this?
It will
I
be
guess
done.
yes.
I took care of this one.
One is dead.
Victory is imminent.
Another one. Did quite hard. I think it's going pretty well. That was a bit unfortunate, but still going pretty well. Now buff everyone of us. Then go to here.
Is on our side.
And they got 3 turns. 3 points. We need 2 for our attack here. Let's do this so we don't take any damage. And then attack like that.
I'm done with this one.
Kill this guy. And nice damage to this one Electro Priest here. What's your modifier there? Ah, castigating. That's fine. Now, what Heinrichs? Heinrichs. What Pascal, rather. Go to here. Let's use the manipulator thingy. Nice, momentum even. We have a further. And do that one here. Then expose weakness. And hit it. Now there are tons of others that still do something, so... let's just use it. Because elsewise, it might just be that we lose it because we get hit so hard. Well, they killed themselves with that at least. A parry and a murder parry. Well, that was nice.
Vengeance will be swift.
Now Argenta, what can we do? This guy died, which is very good. Let's go to around
The Emperor
here.
will be undone.
And then, let's see. Can go like this, this,
Doubt
and
is for the
this.
weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Already 2 more deaths, very nice. Can call this
Faith
on
without
again.
deeds is worthless.
And but now, thanks to that, we already got 20 skill, 34 critical damage, 10% hit chance.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
The damage that we take is not too crazy. Now, Cassia, how does it look? They're basically all dead here, only just there's this one Nectar piece still around.
Emperor, give me strength.
Cassia, what can you do from here?
destiny.
I think I just want to hit this guy first. That's kind of in the way.
Isn't this
Then
a job
we
for the
do this to
serfs?
Heinrichs. They bring it down. And actually, are you self-buffed so far? You're actually not self-buffed. Let's do
Let's
this.
see to it.
So you're stronger, and then you try to hit this guy again. Decent. Not yet dead, but you didn't have your very own turn, actually. And when you do have that, that might change.
Purpose.
Okay, and for now... Oh, fuck! It actually made a chaos spawn. What's a 1 in 10 chance that triggered? Let's enfeeble it, or try to do so. I think it worked. It's enfeebled, yes. So strength and toughness actually went down by a lot, actually. And we also take more damage.
I know what to do.
Agenta above. And a free turn. And you still need to take down the tech priest as the main target here. Let's just try to kill this guy. Decent, decent. Hopefully we can kill this guy and go after him, and then see if we can reach the tech priest here to somehow. Because this thing got 240 hit points, that's a bit much. I'm not a big fan of that at all. Okay. And Heinrich should be able to deal with that guy pretty easily.
Tactics are the best ones.
We need this. 2 point to charge in.
Indeed.
1 more point
It
to hit
will
it
be done.
like that.
Get me a target.
Okay, so this should be enough to kill him.
Your reckoning is due
No need for anything else.
for the throne's glory.
Abelard,
Naturally.
please get strengthened. I'm not sure if you were already. And Pascal. That hit them all. And he indeed also got staggered. So look, his skills got are down quite a bit, let's say. Then let's weaken him. Use first the Mechanidrates. Then the normal attack. Boom, Tech Priest dead. Very good. So when you got this Tech Priest here, this one there, and this one. I'm not sure if we need to kill everyone at least. But so far it's... Oh, that hit was bad. That hit was actually bad. He took half his hit points as damage. Again, you're my main target. You need to go down. So let's do this. Reload. Do this. And actually try to it for 500 points. It's just not very much. We need to bring it down. Oh, look at his hits, man! Whoa! She did like 130 damage or something like that. Just like that?
I'll do it.
And there are people that say that she's not strong? Ha!
I
I say,
have
ha!
military tactics.
I can't do that, huh? In that case... Let's hit this cultist. Dead. Give Abelard a small buff. Hit the thingy.
Reduced to dust.
Dead. the momentum too. I think I want to use it on the other side though.
I'm afraid not.
Because...
For action. I won't do that.
Oh no! I can't reach her.
Consider that off limits.
Oh, I can reach her with that one though.
Define the
Okay.
outcome.
Good enough.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. As the Emperor commands, I act.
And we actually killed the thing. Nice.
Faith without deeds is righteous prayer.
One shot. Okay.
I'll do it.
I wouldn't have thought you would be able to kill it that easily.
Through me, be the fire in my heart.
But clearly I was wrong.
Doubt is for the weak.
Unfortunate though.
They won't expect this.
I'll do it.
82% was not very high apparently.
Without deeds is worthless.
The recoil fucked around with it quite a bit.
So done. I know what to do.
More resolve, because why not? This guy's already dead.
Follow my lead.
Can we reach him? Maybe. Can indeed, okay. And let's reach him. Hit him normally.
It will be done. I took care of this one.
And take endure. Going pretty well, I would say. Only got 2 electric priests left, and they are not much. They had 24 troops, now they only got 20. 4, sorry.
But of course, Lord Captain. I won't object to it.
Actually 95% chance for once. Alright, in another try for Regenta.
I'll do it.
Much better.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Battlefields are always drowned
Can we
in
see the
fire.
electro freeze from here?
If I may,
And indeed.
if only that were possible. Me, if you insist, Lord Captain. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
One step ahead. I said so done.
Agenta. Kill it.
As the Emperor commands, I
Thought too highly of your skill. Rest assured, I'll be
Oh, they actually
this
killed
incident down.
the other one too. She shot through both of them. Well, that's something. That's certainly something. We also got fired up 51%, so which means crit damage is plus 51. The other side though. Avalanche.
Is imminent. Reduced to dust.
Easy peasy. He tries to destroy the thing, but it won't really work out. Not like that. We just disable it normally. You know the law? Let's check it out. The computer or calculator is beyond repair, but it can still be overridden and whatever else. And we figured out the thing that we put in there was a Wraith Bone. I think from the Eldari. The Iconoclast, so das toss in the step of the reactor. Rather destroyed than anything else. That's clearly the better option. Remove her mask. And her face. It's weird.
Your seneschal is always there.
But it's basically all that we could figure out thanks to that. Not much more, I'm afraid. But we won! Got a few items from that. And we can still plunder the guys we killed before. It's not much, but we can still sell it to someone, I'm sure. I have to say we came through that very well. Not too much damage taken.
Let's seize the moment.
I think we got it all. We can talk tell everyone about our great success. And surely this is it, right?
Forge ahead. Never linger.
And you guys are so useless. Why were you even here? There's Heinrichs coming to talk to us.
Trader. I was somewhat brusque at our first meeting, and I would like to make up for it by expressing my thanks for your assistance in the electrodynamic Cenobium. Your arrival could not have come at a better time.
You're welcome.
Unfortunately, my personal investigation has hit a dead end. I think I will have to call upon outside resources to continue the search.
Let's confess what we did with the shard and we dispose of it.
What? All right. All right. At the very least, the object of corruption, if that is indeed what it was, has been destroyed. This is a satisfactory outcome. There is one more thing. The Lord Inquisitor gave me this item some time ago. He must have thought it likely that I would find myself aboard this vessel sooner than he. I was instructed to deliver this device to Lady Theodora. However, given recent events, I believe I ought to present it to you. This is an elucidator, a sacred machine capable of translating the languages of remote and lost worlds into Low Gothic. It can even process Xenos languages to a certain degree. Not without infelicities, but possibly well.
Feels nice though, we could talk to aliens if we needed to, right? But is there a tracking device?
Certainly not. The Elucidator is such a rare and complex creation of the Omnissiah that neither I nor any of my colleagues would dream of compromising its integrity. If you wish, have your
Sure.
cave priests confirm that there are no listening devices inside.
I mean, I believe that, right? But, that they cannot do it, but I don't believe that they wouldn't do it.
It all depends on the Electro priests who survived the attack. Fortunately for them, the cultists did not manage to seriously corrupt the holy site, partly thanks to the priesthood's efforts. Nevertheless, I would not be surprised if the local explorator fleet decides to audit and purge the damaged units once it hears about what has happened. I would like to offer my assistance in resolving your immediate problems. I am aware that the ship suffered considerable losses during the recent mutiny and was damaged by the cultists' actions, and you have lost many valuable officers as well. You are in a difficult situation. I am at your disposal.
Cool.
Thank you for your time. Please consider me at your complete disposal while I am aboard your vessel.
Obviously, they want to celebrate with us, or the governor wants us to celebrate. Let's talk to Pascal real quickly. That's able to. He's a bit damaged by all of this stuff here, right? Like I said, he's totally autistic. The law has been purged, but the shadows, the remembrance still lingers. He's in shock, I think that's fair to say. He will stay in shock for a while. It's a pretty terrible experience that he went through after all. Maybe he's connected to him for some reason, that's why he cares for him. And why do you have the same name? The naming of the names is the text. Again, quite a big hint actually, if you know what's going on, I think. It makes an awful lot of sense. And you can't explain this, not really. That's fine. It's fine. He has to dedicate a lesser area to us. Well, thanks. Very cool, I'm sure. Yeah, Heineck's also here. I'm just going to shoot it real quick.
One. Sin
He's
indeed,
humming quite a bit actually.
glad
Ah.
to be
Huh.
such as the Lord Inquisitor was most insistent that I master the discipline of Santic Demonology. I use my as soon as we dock on foot.
Oh, wait, cancel. Wait. Let's go down. Who do you want to take with us? Not Heinrich, not a big fan. Gibella actually is decent. Not great, not terrible, just decent, but she is decent. Let's do her load up real quick. What can we do for her? The Death Waltz. Wait a what? That's the most important one. What take that one here?
Marching ahead.
Now, the happy should be very happy that we helped them out. I think there's a small bonus connected to it. Maybe not. What the fuck, cat? My cat just farted. It was super loud. Anyways. With all solved, we get a nice profit factor, a very nice one. Before we do anything though, let's do a commercial transaction, get all these we can. Anything cool? You can equip 200 metal weapons in this hand. Less damage and come with only basic attacks. So basically we can dual wield 200 melee weapons. Run and gun is useful for you. Nobody really uses range weapons, which means... Well, this is damage in general though. You. What do you do? Stalwart defense? I don't even know what it is. There you go. Heavy. 5% more armor, but less armor deflection. However, more protection against human enemies. Actually, it's probably better. At least it doesn't look as crap. So sold. What is this? Balanced small. Not the worst, but also not very good. How about it? You say AP. Costs 1 AP. I mean, that's normal though. Okay, nope, that's worse. Then what do you do? Don't know. All attacks of opportunity. Might be useful for you or him. Against bug sounds good, so actually nope in that case. Alright, we could still talk to the traders on the ship. I think it's fine, but let's save just here. I'm going to stop here for now. Because for me it's already quite late. Later the day, we will continue here. Go through the ceremony and the fights that accompany it. And then we should actually finally be in the footfall system where we can then again, hopefully finally meet with our new character. This is why I'm going to quit it right here, right now. Hope you had fun, and maybe see you later. Bye bye.